Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. So today what we're going to do is talk about Clough Rd, our new manless site, how well it's doing. I think we're in week 12 now, and I'll be honest, we are absolutely nailing it. The one negative is that the next phase of the shop fit is going to take 16 weeks to order, and we're going to be full before then. We're already in the 42% full, which I'll go into in a minute. So that's the one negative. However, if that's a negative, then, give me negatives all the time, because that is brilliant. So really, really, really happy there. I'm trying to get the dates up. Let's have a look. Angela, there we go. There it is. We've got it. We've got it. We're moving forward. So last week was a really, really good week for us. I'll tell you exactly what the square footage is, etc. What we've moved in and all that good stuff. Okay, so we did 37 quotes last week. So it was busier than our big site in Willoughby, which is incredible. Number of reservations were 10, because don't forget now what we're doing is, instead of anybody, you can disagree with me as much as you want, but my data categorically says that showing prices on your website without a wall, without an information wall, doesn't work as well as the information wall. So we'll give you the prices, but only after you give us your details, like email address and telephone number. Categorically, it's not even close. Number of reservations, 10. We had 8 reservations last week, so that's 18 reservations in 2 weeks. We was nowhere near that at all. And so anyone can disagree with me. It might, some people, what works for me doesn't necessarily work for somebody else, but I can categorically say from my figures and from the people I spoke to as well, and I spoke to tons of people now regarding this, and everybody is saying the same. I haven't spoke to one person who, well, I have, Gavin. Gavin from Stora disagrees. I think he does anyway. But that's the one person that doesn't believe that showing prices online behind a firewall, an information wall, isn't a positive. Everybody else I speak to says that categorically it's definitely better. One, you get to talk to your customers. They get to know, like, and trust you. The more you speak to somebody, the more they like you, know you, trust you, the more likely to are to move in. 2 is they need help. Customers need help. They have no idea what size they need. I wouldn't know what size I need. I don't work in the speaking to customers now. So if you says, right, your man cave thing, how much do you need to store? What size square footage? And I work in the industry, I wouldn't have a clue. Customers don't understand either. It's our job. We're the expert. We need to lead them. We need to be the person who helps them. And so sometimes I need that. And obviously the follow-up, the money is in the follow-up. It's without a question. I'm such a massive advocate now of this. And I love talking to people like Gavin about this and his team, because they put across a different point of view. And that's what it's all about. It's all about finding what works for you, testing stuff and finding what works for you. This 100% works for me, because we've got a team of ninjas who are awesome at sales. And so why wouldn't we utilize them? If you're a one-man band working on your own and you don't want the sales calls, then yes, 100%. Do the automated route where everybody signs up for a website and you put your prices on there. Yes, absolutely fine. But we've had either 1 or 2. We know for definite we've only had 1 move-in that hasn't needed us. Out of all the move-ins we've had, is it 60 plus move-ins we've had now? I don't know. Anyway, it could be 60 or 40. I get confused. Only 1 or 2 of those move-ins have actually moved in without having a touch point from us. A touch point is either an email, a telephone call, a text, whatever. And so for me, it's definitely working better putting the prices behind an information wall, asking for an email. And if the other way works for you, absolutely fantastic. But you've got to do what works for you. And we've tested, and yeah, it's that. I just go on, don't I? Stop talking, Dean. Shut up and just go. Right, so number of quotes, 37. Number of reservations, 10. That is brilliant. It's a 27% conversion rate from quotes to reservations. The reservation, we reserved 1,010 square foot last week. So again, incredible. We had 5 move-ins, only 5 move-ins, but it'll get busier and busier and busier. So the amount of move-ins we had was 535 square foot. So it was a conversion rate from quotes to move-ins of 14%. Again, that will improve all the time. And let's have a look. Zach, I'll just get rid of that. Let's have a look exactly where we are in terms of square footage. So we have in use at the minute, we have 4,065 square foot in use in 12 weeks. That is bananas. So that isn't even 3 months yet, but let's just say it was 3 months. So 4,065 divided by 3 equals 1,355. So we're gaining 1,355 square foot per month at the minute. At this rate, we'll be full before we have a chance to build out the second phase, the last phase. So yeah, it's really, I'm over the moon with it. Absolutely over the moon with this site. Let's have a look what other information I can tell you guys. Let's go to the dashboard on Stora. The monthly recurring revenue at the minute is £7,461. Don't forget that at the minute we're not paying any rent, so we've got a rent-free period. And when we do start paying rent, our running costs will be up £14,000 or £15,000 per month. So let's say 15,000. So we've got somewhere to go, but we've got another 5 months rent-free. So that's good. What did I tell you? What percentage we are full? Yeah, 4,065 square foot in use, and that is 42.68% full. And don't forget, we did 1,000 square foot of reservations last week as well. So that will improve as well. Let's have a look. The rent per square foot at the minute, I haven't told you this, is £12.96. Don't forget, I always say this, how you act in lease up is different to how you act in maturity. At the minute, I'm not bothered about the rate per square foot. Don't forget, we've got 8 weeks half price as well. So it is going to be lower, but it will improve all the time. This site will do over £20 per square foot every single day of the week. But at the minute, we're in lease up stage. We want to get customers in, and then we'll do our revenue management and take some money. Let's have a look. This site, I've just been doing some quick maths and stuff. This site will net 250 grand a year. It's a beautiful site, and it'll do that within a year. And then it'll be worth, fully manless site, Jesus, it could be worth 2 million. So in a year, I've got an asset that's worth £2 million, and it's doing £250,000 net profit. It's been a massive success. I just love self-storage, as you can tell. And why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I when we're creating assets like this? And it's cash flowing almost straight away. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I can't really say anything else. That's it. That's all I've got. So guys, girls, thank you for listening. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow when I talk about the break-in. See you soon.